And child, I need us to start thinking differently. Yeah, because everybody keeps calling this a boycott. But baby, this ain't no boycott. No, this is a wealth transfer. Yeah, and sugar, it's long overdue. Because for generations we've been taught that spending our dollars is just about buying a product. And baby, that ain't what it is. Every dollar is an investment in somebody else's community. Every dollar helps somebody hire employees. Yeah, buy property, build generational wealth, send their children to college, expand their business. Y'all following me? So when we intentionally decide to spend our money with businesses that don't respect us, don't invest in us, don't hire us, and don't stand with us, we're not just taking money away, we're transferring it. We're redirecting it. We're making a deposit somewhere else. Think about that. Every time you choose a Black-owned restaurant, a Black-owned beauty supply, a Black-owned contractor, a Black-owned bookstore, a Black-owned coffee shop, a Black-owned accountant, a Black tech company, baby, that's a deposit. That's a wealth transfer. And I need us to stop thinking about this as something temporary. This cannot be something we do for 2 weeks because we're angry. This has got to be a lifestyle. Because if our dollars help build other communities, imagine what those same dollars could do if we start investing in our own. Yeah, think about that. Baby, this is our first deposit. Now let's keep it up. All right, good people, drink your water, stay rooted, real, and knowledgeable. And mind your Black business.
Seeing history repeat itself in the Rick Chow case is genuinely disgusting and disheartening. I think what's adding to that feeling is seeing some of the Asian American community's responses on TikTok reacting to people saying they're going to boycott Asian businesses and only deciding to speak on that point. There is so much internalized anti-Blackness in the Asian community, and I'm speaking on this as someone who's half Chinese and half Black, to the point where someone can literally be murdered in cold blood and your concern is people online saying they're going to boycott Asian businesses. It's really something to consider, and it runs so deep that I don't even know what to do about it at this point.
Because I'm so sorry, like right now, obviously, like it's a big talk about this murder this Asian man did. He killed a 14-year-old boy, which is horrible. But in response to that, a lot of people are boycotting Asian businesses. And I kind of think that's a little crazy because it's one man's action affecting the whole Asian community. That's low-key a generalization. Also, a lot of these people are boycotting like nail businesses and some. Those people are Vietnamese, not even Chinese, okay? A lot of those people are lower income. They're not the model minority. They're from a third world country. And I'm saying that because I know someone who is literally kind of being affected by this because their family owns a nail tech business. And I just think it's a little crazy that it's so, I guess, fine to say this normalization and be like, boycott all Asian people because of this one Asian person.
Now, first, this is not just about the Rick Chow case. That was pretty much just the straw that broke the camel's back. For decades, Black people have been dealing with disrespect from Asian-owned businesses in our communities while they continue to profit from the Black dollar. Now, Black people deciding they want to support Black-owned businesses, that's not racism, that's just group economics. And other groups have been doing that for centuries. So why is it suddenly considered racist when Black people want to spend more money in Black-owned businesses? At the end of the day, spending money is a choice, and supporting Black-owned businesses is not an attack on anyone else. And I keep hearing, like, how would Black people feel if Asian people boycotted Black businesses? Now, the Asian community has never really supported Black businesses, so you can't really boycott something you've never supported in the first place. Now, if the Black dollar mattered so much to the Asian community, then they should have respected Black people when they had the chance. And this is exactly what we mean when we say, fuck around and find out. Y'all just found out. Now, you've spent decades benefiting off of a community while showing such little respect for its people. Don't be shocked now when we decide to take our money somewhere else.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christine and thank you so much for tuning in. The boycott is working and Asian Americans are panicking. They are really frustrated and wondering what they will do about the boycott. They are now seeing the power of black people when they come together and decide to do something as one. They now want their customers back. They are learning the hard way because this is something that black people are not going to stop at any given point. So guys, I've got these videos that I've learned up for you. I want us to watch them together. Then thereafter I will be back so that we can talk about them.
So the Asian community is very, very upset right now. They're throwing a hippie fist. I mean, they literally are saying that we can do whatever, we're ghetto, we're not going to be able to supply black people. All of these things are being said. All the videos that are circulating around, that majority of the Asian community are saying that black people, we don't have the tenacity, we don't have the backbone of boycotting because we need to stop eating Chinese food, stop going to nail salon. We're not going to be able to do all of that. So they're making threats. But the thing is, I want to say to all the Asian community, we are not saying, black people are not saying that we don't love you guys. We're definitely not saying we don't respect you guys. We are only saying that right now, for far too long, when we were disrespected by many of you guys, what we did, we did not do anything about it. We still come back, we forgave. When you walked around and follow us in a nail store, when you talk to us dirty, when we come to the nail salon and you treat us, you talk about us in your language, you know, we still forgave you and we come back. But this time we are only saying black people need to keep the dollar in the black community. The same way the Asian keep the money in Asian community, because you guys send your money back home. You guys don't shop at black community. I know for a fact because I had a restaurant, same place where a person who is Asian, and we go there and buy their food, but they never caught dead in my restaurant buying food or trying to support me, even though they know it was me and I support them. So this is all I'm saying. We are not saying that we're not trying to spread hate. We're not trying to spread any hate at all. What we are saying, simply saying that we are going to support each other. Hi guys. Hi friend. We're simply saying, hi mama. We're just simply saying that we are going to support the black community because for far too long we have been disrespected, been discriminated about, and all this thing going on. We still come back. So now we have to go and support the black community. And yes, for some of you guys, you're gonna be losing money, but majority of you guys are online saying, oh, you guys gonna boycott, let's see. You guys are like threatening, like we have to buy from you guys. We don't have to buy from you guys. That's the reason why we had Block Wall Street back in the days, because we are powerful. Black people make up a 90% of your business that you get is from black people. We support, we're the shopper, we buy your products. And then when you find out that as we are saying that something dramatic happened and we're going to hold our dollar, instead of you guys saying, you know, what can we do or how can we come together, you guys are out here throwing threat like, oh, let's see you do that and this and that, like as if you're mad that black people want to support other black people. Now when you carry on like that, your business, some of you guys are going to lose a lot of customers. That's why it's cricket in a lot of places that we go. Be careful what you speak out of your mouth. When time like this is very sensitive for us, because we lost a child behind this racist bull that you guys been pulling. And we are going to support our black people. And no matter what you guys say, that's what we're doing. Catch me in the next video, guys.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromat.
It is so damn ironic of you to bring up Chinese restaurants and dry cleaners and laundromats, because we didn't choose those jobs. We were actually forced into them due to the anti-Asian laws created by white Americans and white European immigrants. And the only reason why those businesses survived was largely because of the support of black people. But a lot of you bootlickers don't know your history. And for that, I'm gonna have to take you to school. Domain expansion. Infinite TED Talk. What's up everyone? My name is Rainier and this is the true history of boycotting Asian businesses. You see, before Chinese restaurants and gas stations and beauty supply stores, the first Chinese migrants were actually in America in the 1800s during the California Gold Rush and then to build the Transcontinental Railroad across the West Coast. But when the gold ran out and the final train tracks were laid, the American economy fell into a depression, and poor white Americans and European immigrants started to feel threatened by Chinese labor. And so what do? They joined anti-coolie clubs, and they advocated for anti-coolie laws that would limit the opportunities of Chinese laborers and tax anybody who hired Chinese workers. The racism was so bad that Chinese people were hunted down in their neighborhoods, beaten up by mobs of white men, or just straight up lynched in the streets. This violence is a big reason why Chinatowns were created in the first place. They are ghettos. They are safe spaces where Chinese people could set up shop and live together. But because of these anti-coolie laws, the only businesses that they could set up and get financing for were restaurants, grocery stores, and laundromats. Quick side note, so you should definitely watch the Warrior series because it's based on the writings of Bruce Lee, and it's set in the 1870s during all this anti-Asian racism. But even though Black people were fighting their own freedoms at the time, they still took the initiative to speak up for Asians. And in 1869, the great Frederick Douglass gave the Composite Nation speech, where he said, "Let the Chinaman come. He will help to augment the national wealth. He will help to develop our boundless resources. He will help to pay off our national debt. He will help to lighten the burden of our national taxation. He will give us the benefit of his skill as a manufacturer and as a tiller of the soil in which he is unsurpassed." Then in 1871 in Los Angeles, a mob of 500 white men robbed Chinese businesses and killed 19 Chinese immigrants. Hatred was so commonplace that companies would release advertisements to sell their laundry products using anti-Chinese racism. And then decades later, when the Hoover Company needed to sell washing machines, they published this ad over here depicting Chinese laundromat workers being displaced by automation. Now, if you watched Sinners, you probably remember the two Asian characters over here who ran a grocery store. And a lot of people were kind of confused why they were included, but that's because many Asians who left the West Coast due to a lack of work and racism, they fled to the South to work on sugar and cotton plantations. Many of those same Asians set up grocery stores in those Black neighborhoods, which means Black people were speaking up for Asians in the West Coast and putting dollars into our businesses in the American South. Fast forward to the 1980s when Vincent Chin was bludgeoned to death with a baseball bat by two white men who thought that Vincent was Japanese. Ronald Ebens and Michael Nitz recently lost their job at the Chrysler factory, and they blamed the Japanese car market for destroying the American automotive industry, and so they killed Vincent Chin. And when the Asian community needed to seek justice, who showed up for us? Jesse Jackson. I could honestly keep going, but I'm going to end on this note. If you know the Disney movie, The Jungle Book, then you know the author of the original book, Rudyard Kipling. But what you might not know is that Rudyard also infamously created the poem, The White Man's Burden, which symbolizes the pain and the struggle of being a white man who is responsible for carrying African, Asian, Latino, and indigenous people out of the jungles of barbarism into the promised land of civilization. But for a lot of you bootlickers, you seem to think that just because you're in another basket that you're better than Black folks, even though we've worked on the same plantations and we've been lynched by the same angry mobs. You're trying so hard to get invited to the picnic, even though history has proven that we'll never truly be accepted by them. And in fact, history shows us the opposite. History has shown us that even though Black people have no reason to invite us to the cookout, for well over a century, they have still had the heart to save us a plate. So to all you ungrateful Asian bootlickers out there crying about Black people boycotting Asian businesses, just know that this protest doesn't come from nowhere. It came from over 100 years of showing love to Asian people and not receiving that same love and support in return. And goddamn, I think it's time that we need to return the favor.
this video is talking directly to the Asian community. And when I talk to you guys, I'm talking to you guys with great respect. So don't take this as I'm trying to disrespect you guys. So there was a young man, Cyrus, he went into a convenience store which is owned by an Asian fella. And the young man did not take anything out the store because of course they searched him, and he started to run out the store because I think he was intimidated by you guys, and he ran, and father and son chased this young man, 14 years old, a child, in the parking lot, pew pew in his back, and he was unalive. But here's what I want to talk about. I have been noticing that because I'm seeing a lot on my For You page where people are saying boycott the Asian American the businesses, boycott them and so on. And I see where many of you guys, I've seen one girl came out and she started talking about, like, you know, do what we have to do because you guys should not be racist in the first place to begin with. On which I noticed that there's a lot of businesses, they love to get black people money. Like whenever the African American go to their store, go to their, you know, order their food or either, you know, get their nails done and so on, I noticed that you guys respect our money very much so. And this is why they're using their money to pull our money to hurt your pocket. Because I've always say, if we can't hurt somebody, hurt them in the pocket. I've always say, the only way we can fight racism is through the money. We can fight racism through the money. Because guess what? Targets was once racist as well too. And when we pull our businesses from Target, we did not show up. We tell each other we're not going to show up. Target suffered a great deal. Not only Target, Walmart as well. A lot of them last year lost a lot of money. And now this year, majority of you guys are saying, why hurt the Asian community? But you know what? Why not take over our money? Because most of you guys, not all, most of you guys Asian are very racist. Very racist. And when I say that, I say that with a heavy heart, because a lot of the times I've dealt with a lot of customers, dealt with a lot of people, and when I deal with you guys and when I see you guys, I see how you carry yourself as if you're a Caucasian. I see how you suck up to the Caucasian and how you pretend as if you're a Caucasian. I've seen that. And sometimes I wonder if you realize that you're never going to be one of them. And no matter what, you are always going to look down upon by them. And they have came out and said the same thing. This is why last month we have the young lady who was a police officer. She come out, said the same thing. All of these Asian American, all these Asian people, they have the business here. And now it's time for you to understand that we black people are saying we're tired of racism and we are going to fight. And the only way we can fight is with our money. Pull our money from you guys, because it's the only way we can hurt you. Your pocket. We are going to tell you that you need to stop being racist, and this is the only way we can get you guys to understand that being racist will not pay your bill. Being racist does not pay your bill, and this is why we're pulling our money from your businesses. I myself personally always order Chinese food because there's a place that I order. I did not order Chinese food. I literally go and cook my own food. I cooked. And I love Chinese food, but I didn't order. Why? Because I am not going to spend my money where we're not welcome. And this is what black people are saying. Try and understand what we are saying. We are saying that you guys have been racist for far too long, and now we're ready to retaliate. If you are saying that, oh, don't do it to all that, no, get together and make a plan how we're going to stop racism. How we're going to stop, because we need these people. You need us, we need you. But the only way you're going to get us to get on the same page as you is you stop being racist towards us. You guys have, and you know you have. It's been going on for quite some time now. And now this man that come out and spoke for you guys and going viral, speaking that, the more people seeing his videos, the more people upset. So if I were you guys, I'll get together and shut him up, because honestly, his video is causing a lot of people to be angry. So this is what I'm saying about everything. And that woman should have never lost her son. That young man should have never died. Nothing should have ever happened to him. So whatever you guys are getting right now, you guys called it upon yourself. You brought it all upon yourself.
Welcome back. I think Asians are getting to understand how to treat people well no matter their race. The importance of equality and not taking black people for granted and mistaking their silence for weakness. Because if not so, this boycott would not have happened in the first place. Now black people are investing their dollars in their own black people businesses. Their dollars are not gonna go to any other business except for the blacks. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this episode down in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share.